his customer. And I feel I have been a customer. Bomba socks I bought right off of Shark Tank. They are the best socks.
They are.
They're like it was a claim like, oh, it can't be, and I got them, and they are.
No seam in the front, and then they've given away over 1 million pairs with the collaboration of the Gap to the homeless as well.
Okay. So Daymond has a new book, The Power Broker. He's going to be at Diesel, which is the best bookstore. It's just so great. So we're going to talk all about that.
Look at all the notes you have in Daymond's book, by the way.
Because I have taken copious notes. I'm going to get to all that, but now I turn the floor over to my friend and colleague, Frank Buckley. Proceed.
Frank. I think every business, the narrative and the backstory is important to help sell the product.
It is.
So I'm a former CNN correspondent, and I used to travel a lot as a correspondent, and often in coach. And on those long trips, I would find myself falling asleep or waking up constantly as I was trying to fall asleep.
The nod.
My neck would hurt. It was the nod, all of that. So I thought, what simple thing could help me fall asleep? And I came up with this. This is a prototype that we put together during the show one day. I call it the passenger strap. So you see, it gently holds your head in place. See? Yeah, and it's a simple idea. You put it onto the seat. You either attach it to the side of the seat or to the top of the seat. You can brand the strap itself. You could license the heck out of the top of it.
No, that's fantastic. Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah. He said it's fantastic. Now, here's the problem.
Right.
All right. Maybe you want to ask questions, but here is an issue I will preemptively hit you with.
Sure.
There are some other people who have come to market with similar devices. They're not as simple as the passenger.
What was that? What was that device?
There's one called the face cradle. There are other things
that in travel shows, people are actually marketing this thing that we just saw in Australia called the face cradle.
Right.
Most are very bulky.
But the face cradle is the one that you lay your face down.
Right.
Correct?
It's more of a whole.
This one
here it is right here. Here is the whole face
Yeah.
cradle, and you see it's like it's too much. And, and the face passenger strap much more simple. It's
I like the passenger strap idea. I mean, the only liabilities you have if you have to, you get up and it's an emergency. You'll snap your neck or.
No, you won't snap your neck. It's Velcroed.
Oh, it's so it comes off easily.
Yeah, very simple.
And what if you're a drooler?
Well, it's not the drool strap. It's
no, but the drool. I mean, usually you wake up with the drool here, on your hand or wrist, but it'll be all down your shirt. I don't know. I like the idea. I think you should take it. I think Barbara would invest in that.
What about you?
You're here. Barbara is.
I want you to invest in it.
For me? No, I wouldn't touch that crap.
Daymond.
Press on.
Brutal.
I'm just joking, man. No, I'm not.
Let me show you a photo that you're
a
photo because you took it.
Yes.
The president went to Cuba. You went to. How big an opportunity is Cuba for us, for the world, for everybody?
I think it's a huge opportunity.
You
look at things such as Airbnb open to 4,000 locations, host in Cuba. I think that they're very open to change over there, and it's coming with technology. Few people can be held back. What's going on? Cuban people are absolutely amazing. They embrace the soul. I think it's time.
The book, The Power Broke, you include these power facts, lots of success stories.
Sure.
Here's the thing, and you started yourself from Queens, effectively broke.
Absolutely.
Okay. When you're broke, and I feel broke all the time, do you make desperate moves as opposed to smart moves, or it motivates you?
Well, everybody could make desperate moves, but the power broke mentality is whether you're broke or not. I made my biggest mistakes when I had money. But when you're broke and you think like that, you home in and you don't spend money everywhere because you have no choice. You look at athletes and lotto winners who are bankrupt 3 years outside the league because they spend and buy things, not necessarily foolish, but they think that they can buy their opportunity in there. So what I put in there is, myself, 15 other CEOs like Kevin Plank, doing $4 billion a year with Under Armour, and you know what? He didn't have enough money to pay a toll when he's crossing a bridge, when he had Under Armour, so he had to get a ticket.
I can understand that, but what if, we have kids who are not affluent, but they have some means. They're not broke.
Yeah.
How do we get them to think like they are?
How do you give them adversity, right?
Yeah.
I think that and we'll walk through there, we have in the book where you give them small tests of what they should do, because you know what, if you have a cupcake shop and you can't sell one, taking out a $100,000 loan, you're going to have $100,000 worth of the crappy cupcake, right? So, people need to understand that. If you look at me, I didn't have any. They say you need money or you need, a famous last name, right? I'm African American, I came from the hood, I'm dyslexic, got left back, couldn't sing, rap, dance, anything of that nature, right? My father left when I was young, but I'm still here with everybody because I activated the power of broke. And the top 1,000 wealthiest people in the world, over 65% of them had nothing when they started, so they all broke.
Very quickly, one tip in here that I thought was very interesting. Half the world is under 30. You think social media is as big as possible?
Social media is the new key to everything. You don't have to leave your home. You can sell to everybody. You know, out of the 100% of people, 97% of the people that fail end up working for the 3% that didn't. And that's the power of broke.
A man who worked with Michael Jackson, Hype Williams, said that Michael told him, I thought this was so interesting, he wants to hear the song through a radio because that's how people get close to the customer.
Yeah, so when my friend Hype Williams, who's a video director, he said when he was working with Michael Jackson, they did this big video. Michael Jackson would only play the songs through a basic transistor radio because he said, most of the world's going to hear my music through this, and we need to make sure that they feel it through this. And he operated the power of broke.
Meet Daymond John tonight. Diesel Bookstore is at the Brentwood Country Mart, Santa Monica and San Vicente. Excuse me, San Vicente and 26th Street in Santa Monica. Great bookstore. Signing there tonight. I think you're going to have a long line. Daymond, nice to see you.
Long line, a lot of like-minded entrepreneurs in the same room, networking. I love it.
Daymond, when's your next flight? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, the next time you go on a long flight, you're going to think of me.
No, you can get that now. Use it as a slingshot or something. I love it.
How much is it the person versus the product?
It's the person, because you're not going to come up with a new idea. And I was joking about the product, but you look at something. If somebody was said in 2008, our biggest recession, that I was going to put 2 holes in a blanket and call it a Snuggie and do $400 million, we'd have laughed at them, right?
You got a point there.
It's always the execution.
Passenger strap.
Thank you, David. Coming up.